And one last comment before we get started here. We have $1,000 from Fangamer. Just wanted to give a shout out to our buddy Rom Scout. Great job on Dawn of Sorrow's final boss, and good luck with Symphony of the Night. Fangamer is cheering you on.
All right. So I'm going to be playing through Castlevania Symphony of the Night blindfolded. It's pretty easy, but it might take a while.
这时候事实证明，他妈其实盲人也能玩游戏。
Not at all. These guys over here will though. Can you introduce yourself over there? I think Puexel, Mecha.
Yeah, I'm Mecha. That he's pointing at right now.
Yeah, and I'm Puexel.
Okay. Am I on? I'm just gonna go back a screen. I am on the file select screen now, right? Now?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm on the first slot. This is the only time we'll ever ask for verification of these things. The actual file name isn't.
盲人出键让别人讲解呗。你这块该摁哪个啊？记住节拍啊，这块干嘛啊？然后盲人死背流程，然后打出了世界纪录。
Yeah?
That looks good to me.
Yep.
All right. Well.
This is a very specific code.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this is a password that does what's called luck mode. I mean, the main effect of it is that it sets your luck stat to 99, but in this case, it also reduces your starting HP from 100 to 25, and that's why he's doing it in order to
that's definitely why.
Yeah.
In order to make he wants to make it harder, but yeah, that's also part of a very specific skip he's going to be doing pretty early in the run too.
All right. So I guess I'm good. So 3, 2, 1, go.
So before he actually fights Dracula here, he's going to be collecting some extra hearts in order to give him enough.
他这次打这个，他没给自己要求时间哎。
Yeah, the main reason why he's doing this is he needs to he wants to get 45 hearts so he can run out all his heart count, and that'll give him an item called Heart Refresh, which is very significant for later on in the game.
Because there are a few things that can happen during the intro fight that affect how Alucard starts the main game, and in this case, like Mecha just said, yeah, ending the fight with 0 hearts.
这是你妈听声辨位吗？
In addition to giving you hearts, also has some other fun effects.
我操，他听声辨位，你看见了吗？他听声辨位。
So he just did a glitch with the holy water there where he was able to hit him, I believe, on every frame as part of it.
Yeah, so now his hearts are at 0, so he will get that heart for us he needs for the run.
I mean, in a normal
他是这样玩的，他抡一个那东西，然后他吃血那个声音他记住了，哦，这个地方他成功了，他到这儿，他没听见这个声音，他就不乱动。我操，这个太牛逼了，这就是盲人游戏，你知道吗？
So he's doing a technique called shield dashing there, which is where he does a backdash and then cancels the recovery from when you backdash by raising his shield. And if he just mashes that in a really specific rhythm, he can just move really fast. In a normal run, you'd be doing that pretty much constantly, but since in blindfold, just because he doesn't have a ton of control over how fast he moves, he's only going to be using that in specific situations.
Yeah, he's just swiping like this because the wargs, they spawn a very specific spot, so he knows where they're at. The zombies, on the other hand, are random, so he's just kind of slashes at them and hoping he gets through.
And then for these first couple rooms, he's mostly using audio cues to tell who he is too.
说自己手残的，看到这段你情何以堪啊！
What he's doing there in the menu with those items is he has a very specific order of where he puts items at, and items he doesn't need, he just moves them down a page down, so doesn't accidentally grab him later on.
And his movement is really important in this room here too, because of setting up a pretty important skip coming up here. There we go.
我操！
Yeah.
哇！
So that's what's called the death skip, which is where you, like the name implies, you skip the cutscene with death, where he steals the
我操！
equipment that you start the game with. And in a normal run, he'd be using a pretty different setup for it. This is kind of the oldest known one, because it's abusing what's called a big toss, which is where if you get hit and lose over half of your max HP in one hit, you just get sent flying like that, and then getting that here is only.
哇，他算着步，知道吗？
starting with the reduced
这全是算计，走几步都得知道
The
算
jump
着
over
走。
that gap is really scary because if he misses that jump, he can soft lock the game.
Yeah, because you'd fall back into Death's room after having skipped that cutscene.
Yeah, and it's like trying to activate the cutscene because you skipped over it, but it doesn't. Just
我闭着眼睛来个救下男啊！我操，算了，我毛，我现在睁着眼睛都特清真，甭说闭着眼睛了。
And then when he's doing this platforming here too, he's listening to the sound.
我本来就没想睡，我就想看看这个。
Yeah, all of Alucard's jumps, depending on the height, have a very specific noise to them. Nice. Those first two drops, you got the short sword and the red rust. Those are guaranteed drops.
这就是记着声音和那个算着步数走，我操！
That is also a side effect of luck mode too, is that he's going to be getting a lot more random drops, and that's one of the pretty surprisingly challenging things about playing this game blindfolded is the menuing, as far as staying on top of where everything is. But yeah, like Mecca said earlier, he's doing a lot of just page scrolls basically as part of the menuing to simplify it.
That one doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Because they already have it.
Yeah. So yeah, if he gets any short swords or red rusts, they'll just get grouped together.
我他妈怀疑他戴的那层罩子是不是带透视，我操！
Okay, there he is.
然后他他妈在那儿装逼在演技，我操！他应该蒙一块黑布才好，我操！那白布中间透一那什么，好像透点影儿的感觉。
There we go.
他蒙个黑布还凑合。
Yeah, so this is the benefit of being able to do blindfold in the first place. There's so many noises you can listen for, sound cues, whatnot, and enemies that you know they're going to be there.
That drop also doesn't matter.
哦，转着呢，哦，没对着屏幕啊，哦，那行，那我懂了，我懂了，反着身子啊，反着身子啊，嗨，我操！
The low HP isn't too big of a deal at this point, just because he's got all of the end game equipment still. So most of the enemies are going to do 1 damage to him, but that'll change as he.
不对啊，下面那个他那个方向跟那两个人的视角是一样的呀，他也是对着屏幕。
Just so he doesn't accidentally grab sub weapons from the candles. They're not really necessary in this run.
Yeah, he does have a chance to
get
axes as drops from the axe knights, but if that happens, it might kind of throw off some of the fighting he does a little bit if he throws an axe instead of swinging his sword, but it's not too big a deal. You also
Well, unless it overrides a sound effect I really need. That does happen.
Yeah, the spittle bones can cause problems too because they'll poison you and it lasts for. I don't remember exactly how long it is. I think it's a minute. So it's pretty inconvenient.
哇，这绝对是记忆力啊！这肯定是记忆力啊
Summon spirit spell there, which is it's a bit of randomness, I think, as far as what the spirits do exactly. But you can, as long as he can do the inputs, which isn't necessarily a given, it's pretty reliable for killing some of these enemies. And you're going to be seeing a lot of him ducking after he makes jumps too, just to have better control over how far he's jumping.
Yeah, it allows him to turn around when he's ducking.
他在这儿找，我估计是找一个东西，然后哎，对他要听这件，他要听这一声，他知道他在那边上了。
And something funny I actually learned about this game before or just doing blindfolded rather, if you attack, if you duck after that, you actually can't turn around until you move or jump again. So you'll see me sometimes randomly jump after attacking, and that's
拿手柄玩的好吗？
be able to turn around.
The backdash is a fixed length of distance too, because if he does that without canceling it with the shield, he can just kind of count the number of backdashes in order to move a predetermined amount of distance.
So if I don't get the quick kill on these guys, there's just
对，说话的是后面的人。
improv here. This will probably look really silvery.
Nice.
Nice.
我操！
And in a normal any percent run, you'd be skipping the HP
哎呦我操，这
kills, but he's going to get all of them in this run just for safety.
I hope that's the last one. I kind of lost count for some reason. Okay, that might be the last Solar, so we actually have to.
这个人啊，已经把这游戏玩到骨髓里了，你知道吗？已经无欲无求了，你这种感觉。
The other thing it could be is like the cloth tunic, which doesn't matter at all because I'm not.
他没要求时间。
anymore.
这是他没看吗？他没给自己时间限制，这属于一个表演赛似的，就一个表演。他没给自己要求时间，没有时间不够这数。
He'll move it down in the weapon slot anyway, and depending on what else it could be an accessory too. He'll do the same thing there.
That's probably an axe. I'll confirm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so he's just because of the randomness with drops, he just has to account for every possibility to avoid to make sure he's always on top of what's in the.
对啊，你这样玩通关就行了，就别要求别的，真的不能要求太多了。
Shield dash a lot more, because it's kind of just like straightaways mostly. And something that's actually really useful if you're shield dashing at a fast speed is that through screen transitions there will be a slight pause that you notice, so you'll know when you hit a screen transition. Oh, nice axe. All right. Okay. I could use one here, actually. Of course, I wouldn't have one here. And I'm not actually counting backdashes here. I only do that when I do single backdashes. So all of this is just kind of like me ballpark guessing where things are based on playing the game before.
He's played.
对他只要一个声音，或者说他一个那个步没算准的话，他可能就僵那儿了。
So he's almost
他的整个套路都要发生变化。
which is a bit of randomness to it as far as the weather outside. I mean, in a normal run, that means nothing, but in blindfolded, he wants to avoid rain because that.
好，他怎么知道？走到那儿就知道。
Nice hit.
Changes every 15 seconds, I believe.
Okay. Good play, Stone Rose. Actually, I don't care that there's rain here. I'm going anyway.
And then there you grab the Zircon, not because he actually wants it, but just because he's going to be getting the Garnet, I think.
Garnet, yeah.
Out of the urn in the screen above. But there's a chance he might mess it up and then get the Zircon urn instead. So he's just getting it now so that he'll know from the sounds if he got the right urn or not.
So a nice thing about the rain, it kind of goes both ways. One, you can't hear your landing sounds at all, so that kind of sucks. But beyond that, you actually, when you go inside, you like know where you are better because it actually puts the thing very faintly in the background. So I can locate some positions better with rain, but most of them outside, it's not beneficial.
一千手10遍都不止，我跟你讲。
This boss is funny.
他这游戏已经长年累月，就基本上是他的生活了。
Doppelganger 10 has very reactionary based AI. You'll see that in action very soon. And there we go.
Yeah, like as Poixel was saying, he'll do things in a very specific way based on what you do. So if you hold your shield up, he's gonna throw a dagger at you, and like if you jump at him, he's gonna jump at you. There's a lot of pattern-based stuff he'll do based on what you do.
So he's just ditching the Gladius there.
这是最高武学，知道吗？
Yeah, sometimes he'll enter an area and leave. That's just to reset his position.
Okay, no drops from them. That's the one I worry about the most, because they can drop a talisman, which is in the accessory slot, which will be worrisome for glitch I have to do later if I mess up the menus. This is really intense, because Medusa heads are really random, so I will have kind of a setup here, but I have to act very quickly, otherwise, and commit to everything I'm doing, otherwise...
哎呦，我操，我都感觉到自卑感。
I might not make it anyway, if
我都有自卑感了。
Medusa heads feel like it. Okay, I should be good so far.
对啊，一个失误就GG。
Wow, no Medusa heads there?
Yeah, that was
crazy.
Crazy.
Okay, so now that he has the Wolf Soul, the next order of business is to get the Garnet, which is a sellable jewel.
你用意念在玩游戏，我操，什么都在脑子里啊
You can hear thunks pretty well, so sometimes
Yeah.
if I'll know if I miss a jump because of the thunk sound. Nice.
Nice,
Okay.
first try.
And honestly, I have no good strategy for that. That's just muscle memory from speedrunning that I carried over to do that.
Yeah, and like we said earlier too, if he'd have missed the jump for the Garnet and fallen back down, because breaking the urn that had the Zircon in it would make the same sound effect, he just got that earlier so that he wouldn't hear the item collection sound, and he'd know that he missed it.
So fun thing, the statue that's open and closed every minute in the clock room coming up. I have no idea if it's going to actually be open or closed because I'm not looking at a timer. So,
我的弟实力给你们翻译啊。
I have no idea if it's going to be open or closed. So I'm going to be attempting the skip, and then I may just not have a chance.
闭源血缘很清真，哎，这真的很清真。
Try anyway until it works.
哎，我操！我估计他妈谁
Usually if I miss it like 4 or 5
这么清真的
times,
事情，
I
我
can
操！
tell,
我
like,
想
it
试试。
definitely doesn't exist.
我估计他妈，
I can know to chill.
我估计连那个连那什么，连那门口那个病房那条廊，我
The
估计。
statue opening and closing is actually the same sound, so that's part of what makes it a little difficult to gauge this room well. Wow, you dodged the axe. What a pro. Okay. Let's hope it's open. Nice.
这我怎么给你们？这我怎么给设？难道我开着摄像头闭着眼睛给你们玩吗？这也不现实啊！再说，
So that's another setup that's just
我再说这个，除非是这种现场形式，闭着眼睛太不现实了。
Going off of having done it before.
Yeah, got pretty lucky as far. I mean, it's not luck. I mean, it's based on the in-game timer, but it's effectively random for this as far as when he gets here. Like when he was practicing last night, I saw him get in, and then the statue closed immediately after he entered.
3D 游戏闭着眼睛真的没法玩。 你知道2D 游戏有一好处，就是说你闭着眼睛，你还能记那个步。你3D 游戏你怎么记步？那是推摇杆的，这是按十字键的，完全两回事儿。十字键的话，你摁左摁几下，你心里有数。这摇杆你怎么推啊？摇杆歪一点的话，你就完了，你找不着路了。
Pretty scary because if you miss one of these jumps, he falls pretty far down.
These jumps are really dumb too.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones he has to inch forward just a little bit, otherwise he's going to miss that jump.
Guy? Okay.
闭着眼睛俄罗斯方块。
These guys
那我啊行。
It should be.
Ironically enough, you backdash it, they show you what's up.
I didn't hear the landing sound there, but I'm just gonna assume I went far enough to. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if like the specials don't hit him, then I have no idea where he is, and it can get rough.
Yeah, and they stand there for a few seconds because their AI is supposed to start after the cutscene's over, but you can skip the cutscene, so they sit there for a few seconds, so he has time to.
Okay, if you don't shield dash over that switch fast enough, it'll activate the elevator, and you actually fall down a long way.
我操！哎，他这观众人数瞬间涨了2万人，刚才10万吧。人一看这月下是闭着眼睛，我操，瞬间来2万人。
So I actually have to shield dash a certain pace to get the damage boost correctly, and then also I have to jump right when I land. Otherwise, I might get knocked all over. I also have to cast Soul Steal, which isn't trivial. Oh god.
Nice.
I think I got it.
他连尬的都知道，他知道这块儿，我操！
Should be good. Okay.
Yeah. So the shield rod lets him do various types of special attacks or buffs based on what kind of shield he has equipped, and the special you get if you have the Alucard
我操，
shield.
他什么都知道啊！操！
Just to confirm, I didn't get a drop there, and this is the shield rod. I'm gonna shoot a Gradius shield, which has a very unique sound. It's also really cute. They block projectiles too. They're not entirely useless. Ooh.
他要跳这 bug，
Sound right. Okay, we'll just.
他要跳上去，我操！哎呀，他失败了，他又回去重新倒步，我操！我操，失败重新倒步，这都。
In a certain position when I attempt that.
那人失败一点都不带慌的，看见没有？重新倒回去。
There we go.
我操！人蒙着眼睛都他妈能跳出这个来。
Yeah, so for whatever reason, when you transform and untransform,
毛你服吗
if？you're in the air, you can jump kick down. I'm not sure why they gave you that ability.
我操，闭着眼睛都能跳出这个来，我操！
Do that jump kick in the clock room.
Okay, so I might just hit the water here and get a lot of drops. I expect that because I'm being really lazy with this room. I didn't hear anything. I'm gonna do an item check later just to make sure, but I might be okay.
But yeah, that's the shield rod plus Alucard shield in action. If he holds his shield out and touches stuff, it not only does tons of damage, but also heals him.
我估计是他这辈子可能就玩这个。
This is every boss.
他这个他妈都烂在肚子里
And。actually, Mecha, I know you're gonna try and.
这都成他意念了，这他妈手部神经都他妈已经把这游戏记忆透了。
About that. Yeah, sometimes.
哎呦，这都是他的生活了。这
Sometimes that happens. There's one in somewhere in a Verta castle that will just randomly despawn for no reason, or it can spawn in an area that it's not supposed to at all, which I.
This Mistgate coming up has given me a lot of trouble, but the strat to actually get through it for me is just switch from the D-pad to the stick for this one instance. I'm not sure why that works. But yeah, if that gate rejects you, then you lose a lot of MP, and it's like just really bad. Okay, I have to be careful with my MP because until I get a glitch coming up that lets me have like infinite mana prisms, I only have so many wing smashes I can do.
我操，人谈笑风生，我操，太牛逼了！我操 ，DT 啊！我操 ，DT 的交易啊！来，我操 ，DT 都忍不住要交易了，我操。
There's no like enemies down here anymore. If you kill that first one, and keeping them there is more trouble than it's worth. So, yeah, I just am trying to get to a corner over here, and then do a wing smash to the left. Probably dick around with some fleamen for a little bit, and then go back to the save. Oh, I don't have enough MP to do anything, do I?
其实 DT 主要是太激动了，我操 ！GT 遇见让他心服的人了。
Okay, they're out of the range, so.
这人他妈的谁能不服？
I didn't hear the shield rod spell go away yet. Okay, that's good. That guy was triggered and moved back, so I know what room I'm in now. I'll cast the shield rod spell in the next room just for safety. That was a drop, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Whatever. We'll refill this first, then deal with possible drop. All right. What do we have to do here? So let's reset. It would be down. No, it would replace the shield rod, so it would be there. It's a high potion, I think. Okay. And I don't have more, so that should be fine for the rest of the run. Just having this. Shield rod. Cool. Alright, let's save.
So they mentioned he had to reactivate the shield rod. The shield rod, it's on a timer, but it's only when the shield is held out, I believe.
他还是存盘了。
It just goes away,
Yeah, that
which
too.
is what I was accounting for.
看来他不会翻车的，你放心吧，他存盘了。
Cool. Alright.
You just did a trick right there, by the way, called Infinite Wing Smash.
我操！
he does the
我操
smash before he finishes the first one, and then lets him just keep chaining them together without untransforming.
Yeah, it's not an
谢谢大哥
tight
啊！
window
哇，
to
谢谢
pull
大
off,
哥的高级
but,
交易。
I am relying entirely on my execution to do it a lot of the time when I'm in bat form, so it can get really scary if I miss one, especially in the second castle where just everything will kill you basically.
Yeah, there's no audio cue if you miss it.
后面
The fairy card there.
后面谁还敢玩月下呀？我操！
Application glitch he's going to be doing in a bit.
看了这个，后面机制又敢玩月下的，马上就改节目了。我操，不玩月下了，不玩月下了。
To deal with menuing.
这是他妈世界第，这是世界今天这场估计就是世界独一份儿。你之前就没人干过这事儿，你知道吗？今天咱们都开了眼了。
So this is the glitch here. He basically used the fairy to gain the ability to open the menu when he's already in the shop.
This is bad. Wait, I'm in the menu, aren't I? Uh-oh. No, I'm not. I'm in the buy menu or something.
我操！
It's really weird. This isn't...
我操！那个什么退市直播间那帮人也疯了，咱们这儿疯了，他们那儿人更疯了，都疯了。
Alright, looks like I have to reload. I'm not sure what happened there.
GG 了，GG 了。
That's alright, we just have to re-grab the fairy card. Not that big of a...
好像应该是
Yeah, so
GG 了
basically what he
，GG
was
了。
doing there was he grabbed the fairy, and when you first use the fairy, she has some dialogue where I don't even remember what she says, but if you interrupt it by going into the library for the first time, it actually
我开了录像了，
acts the
我
same
录下来了
as,
已经，你放心吧。我要一会儿你没看着的，
for-
毛我录下来了，你给传咱们空间去，让他们随时看。
And essentially what he's going to be doing is equipping the garnet while it's available to sell in the shop. And since he already has it equipped, you can't sell that particular one, but it gives you the option to regardless. So what's going to happen is he's selling something he doesn't have, and it just subtracts it by 0. So instead of, you know, it's basically underflowing it to 255.
Yeah, it's a fairly common thing in especially RPGs as far as turning subtracting a quantity from 0 basically, and then that causing the quantity to wrap around to the highest possible value the game can process, which in this case would be 255. So then he's able to sell, well, he's not going to sell all 255 because he doesn't need that much, but he's going to be selling enough in order to afford primarily the duplicator, which is a accessory that lets him have infinite consumable items, like especially mana.
I don't understand what this is. Oh, I'm a...
我操，哥们儿放屁了吧？
Cool. Okay. So we're at the top one, I think. So it should be here. Okay.
我知道。刚才我看刚才那哥们儿好像哦开错菜单了。
I hope this is correct.
I'm interested in this.
Huh. Something get dropped there and I didn't notice it? That's bad.
我不知道他为什么要干这件事情
What's
啊
going。wrong right now? Or why my menus are screwing up? Usually if there's an issue, it's going to be in the library. I guess I will just do a
我操，他需要揉脑子，我操，这太伤脑子了，这是完全是在下棋，我感觉，这已经不是一个动作通关游戏了，这是在下棋呢，你知道吗？
There should be nothing there other than the Wapis Lazuli. I guess they just switched. This is really weird for me. I will get through this part though. I'll save after I get the fairy card this time, just in case.
我终于知道他前面没存盘，为什么在那块存个盘了？看来他对这个刷钱这个东西，他还是心有余悸。
I guess we just wing smash here since we're gonna just use the save anyway. I'm gonna do an overly elaborate setup to get back to the save with that.
Ah, 这是月下。
What? Okay, this is bad. Huh.
又错了，我操，哥们儿卡关了。
This is really bad. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, that's fine. Well, there's always something that happens in these runs. I never know what it's going to be that trips me up, but it's usually in the library, and it's usually something to do with the item drops, but I never expect it to be gems, actually.
这跟紧张没关系。你看他开始刚走到这儿的时候，他前面都没存过盘，然后到这个位置他存盘了，他说明他对这块还是他心里也没底。要是他不可能存盘啊，前面他也没存盘啊。
Okay, we'll just go back to the shop and figure this out. Because the only thing I could think of would be if I somehow am not on the first slot, I guess, with this menu. So I guess we'll go down here and make sure it's the Alucard sword. Okay, it is. So, yeah, I don't actually know what it would be then. Something is consistently messing up with this menu, which is kind of worrying.
Fortunately, once he's past this glitch, the menuing for the rest of the run is fairly straightforward. And drops don't really matter anymore.
Now you get yours. Or just not, okay.
Been a long time, old one.
What? That shouldn't happen. Why did the cutscene start when I push start?
I'm interested in this.
Okay, we'll just do the thing I normally do. Let's... Okay, well, let's hope this sells it.
I'm interested in this.
Nope. That's really bad. Well, you know what we'll do? You know what we'll do? I think it's like 19,000 per cycle if we sell the zircon.
没戏。
I'm interested in this.
This is not even the right menu. Okay.
I'm interested in this.
That's the buy menu. Okay. So that was the Jewel of Open.
I'm interested in this.
哎，
This has to be the. No, Sell Gem's the second one.
困惑了，他现在已经乱了。其实，他的菜单已经连续往上，他都已经节奏都乱了。
Okay, I really have to like think for a second. Like
脑子乱了，需要清醒
what's
一
going
点。
on here? It's definitely buy item then sell gem.
怎么样？装逼失败？
And four
我操，那
different
能玩到这儿已经很不错了。咱讲道理，或者他就改
definitely
套路，
got
他有没有
the
备战？
cards, I heard that.
他有没有那个就是第二套方案？他这套方案可能就是失败了。他有没有第二套方案？
I'm interested in this.
Wait, what? Is that thing? No. Why do I have like a finite number of these?
I'm interested in this.
I'm like utterly confused. I might need to take a break to actually see what's going on. This is like really bad.
I'm interested in this.
What? Okay. I have no idea what's going on right now. It's just whatever this menu is.
退是这直播间一帮人也刷 GG
Whatever
呢，
this menu is, we'll just do this for a while.
全都看成 GG，全都 GG。
What? I must have a lot of money right now, right? Like, what is going on? Okay. Okay, you can spoil this one, commentators. Where am I right now?
You're in the enemy list.
哎，现在乱了，现在全乱了，现在全乱了，乱套了都。底下已经有人乐了。
But that's the buy list, right?
You're in the buy list now, yeah.
已经很屌了好吗？
这是
人家
so
闭着眼睛走了很牛逼的邪道了已经。
Why is there no garnets?
I'm interested in this.
But, I mean, do you want it spoiled or?
Maybe. Hold on. Let's just do buy one more time and get the mana prism. I had money? Okay, well, let's see what happens. Duplicator could be here, could also be here.
我说他毛，我说他为什么没给自己时间呢？
So we'll just
我估计他得打2个小时左右，后面还有难点呢。
oh my goodness.
这一个位置他记半
Yeah,
天
don't have
就跟这儿站着
duplicate on
想
my bot
想都
side.
想不起。
Power card, okay. Yeah, okay, I need it spoiled.
I mean, what went wrong was that you equipped the heart refresh instead of the garnet.
Oh. So what menu was I on to start? Oh my goodness.
You were all over the place.
Yeah.
底下都乐
You
了。
spent a fair amount of time in the tactics menu, and then
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you're just.
Let's make sure. Am I on the first slot right now?
这个真的不丢人啊！
the left hand.
这本来这怎么会丢人
The
呢
one？that has the shield.
这个真的不丢人呐！我
If I
操
do！this, then I'm in the bottom slot.
你蒙着眼睛，你看看你能不能玩到这儿吧？这咱们都试试完了吗？
I'm just absolutely baffled because I was just following my muscle memory for this, but okay. For this one instance, you can. The game shut off? I don't hear anything right now.
The game's still running, but you're still moving.
Oh right, okay. I forgot I'm in the save room. That was my bad. I'm freaking out about literally everything right now. But you can spoil for me on this one shop glitch what is going on because we just need to get through this, and then everything after that's smooth sailing. I am really confused right now. Well, this is one of the many moments that's happened at these, but I can say this has never happened before. It's pretty incredible.
Much as I've seen you practices, that was definitely a first.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this just like step by step so we can move on with our lives, but... Fairy card?
Yep.
First slot?
You have equip highlighted.
Yeah, okay.
Your word.
Cell gem?
Yep.
I'm interested in this.
This must be where I screwed up. Garnet?
Yep.
What? Equip? Okay. Garnet?
No, you're on the Alucard shield.
他在我操！
Accessory slot yet?
Still Alucard shield.
You must have my controller.
Is this actually not working?
I see the light on the button.
Is it going anywhere on the menu?
No, nothing's happening. The game's not locked or anything. I can see the...
Are you telling me this button died during this run of all runs?
We'll find out if you can't open the map, but...
Okay, you know what? We're
我的手柄
not
有
using
问
this
题。
button anymore. All right, I'll figure out how to do this without this
哎呦，我
button.
醉了！
That is actually what went wrong. Okay,
Oh, okay.
great. Because you normally can use this button to switch the menu slot.
手柄的锅呀！
It's
我
just the
操！
muscle memory of hitting that once to go to the bottom slot. Okay.
Yeah, because then you equip the heart refresh instead of the garnet.
Don't ever buy these controllers.
Take it from me, I've had to buy tons of them.
Okay, so let's just walk through this glitch, and then after that, I will never use that button again, and we can still get through the run. Great. Okay. So we are now able to
他用的
select
什么
the
手柄
bottom
啊
slot.？
那是 PS 几的呀？我没看。他说是 L2 应该
Okay,
是
you
索尼
backed
的
out。of the equip menu.
Oh, okay, now we're in equip.
You're on relics now. Up to.
360的是吗？
Don't push L trigger.
我没仔细看，我操，那屏幕太小。
Okay, you have shield rod selected.
360手柄哦 ，LT
Lapis lazuli.
啊，360的。
Garnet.
Okay. That is amazing. Does the map come up?
Yeah.
What? now I'm even more confused. Okay, I give up. I just give up. Okay.
I'm interested in this.
We're making money.
行了，我操！鼓掌！
This controller even messed up this part. Great. Okay.
Yes, like we said a bit ago, he underflowed the number of garnets he has because he's glitched the game so that he can open his equip menu while he's in the shop.
And he's gonna hopefully buy a duplicator.
Interested in this.
Mana prism.
Yep.
Thank you.
Duplicator.
Yep.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
All right, now it's gonna be easy.
It should be. Duplicator.
Yep.
Now we have to back out because I have to go down manually. Okay. Now we should be. You said I unequipped Alucard shield though, right?
You do have the shield equipped right now.
Oh, I have it equipped.
Yeah.
Okay. So then in
Wow.
that case, this should be a mana prism.
行，可以。
And this should be a heart refresh.
Yep.
That's Alucard sword.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we are video gaming again.
他把这个道具的位置确认好。可以。
I shouldn't need any more help, but I actually have no idea why the trigger button stopped working on the menu. So, whatever.
Because Soten.
Because
Yeah.
Soten.
That is incredible.
That was a strong
you
play
can't,
by the game.
You can't practice for that.
So anyway, okay, so now
老实说，其实他这儿还是紧张的，其实他这儿还是不是那么没把握，他其实挺有把握的。
That makes any limitations on MP.
本来这儿耽误至少得10多分钟，他之前打多快。
Okay, I must be down here already.
Yeah.
So the rest of the game should be pretty fast, theoretically. Okay, well, we'll just do it super safe, I guess.
哎呦，
Medusa heads can still be scary here, even though they should effectively be like a non-factor. If I don't act super quickly on all these next wing smashes, they pretty much will hit me, guaranteed.
我操！ 这是玩多少次啊？玩出人生了都。
Okay, we should
你懂我话意思吗？没有多少次，已经玩出人生了。
Yeah, we should be clock tower now. Clock tower is really scary because if I miss like any wing smash, everything is wrong. That's pretty much the rest of the game, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, I think I made it to the next room. I hope I made it to the next room. Those harpies throwing knives is a really convenient visual cue. Nice axe. I forgot I had that. Did I say visual cue, by the way? You know what I meant.
His mind's eye.
Yeah. Ears are kind of like eyes.
Okay, so the Richter skip has a pretty interesting setup.
Oh, but that was a boss.
Yeah.
That was kind of a boss, yeah.
You couldn't tell because there's no music. 'cause it didn't load
Mecha, feel free to explain this setup.
Oh, jeez.
Good
It's-
luck. I'm
yeah.
gonna be too concentrated doing it.
So there's, I'm not even sure why it works because but basically what he's going to be doing is pulling down a set of stairs, and I guess I'll explain as he's doing it. He's basically got to line himself up with a pixel, and he's going to be jumping in between two screen transitions vertically, and he has to transform into bat on
我操，
one frame. He actually is going to use a hard
他不敢不
refresh
存
phase
啊，
to
他
frame
真的
to
不
do
敢
it.
不存啊。
And if he lands on that frame, something weird happens. Basically, like how the screen is locked right now, it will pull the screen down. So it essentially breaks a trigger for the fight with Richter, and it'll activate the cutscene instead. Since you won't know if he got it or not, there's actually a
这
very
是恶魔城月下，
very genius way to find out if he got it or not. He's going to wing smash into a corner. So
Yeah, he didn't get it.
So that one right there. If he would have got it, the
What's
trigger for the cutscene to allow him to skip it would
我都已经无语了。
show up there for whatever reason.
This being the cutscene you'd normally get after defeating Richter with the holy glasses.
Yeah.
他得重来。
That's what he's trying to. That's what he's skipping, by the way. If it wasn't obvious, needing to get the
That's
gold and
alright.
silver rings and the holy glasses in order to be able to get past Richter without killing him, because that triggers the bad ending.
Okay, I don't know how far off I'm from hitting it, but I feel I must be going early. If
再重
anything.
来。哎呀，还得
Yeah, you see he's doing all these very,
我
they look like random jumps, but they're to
他连失败都知道，
set him up on the right.
都
pixel.
跳下去，他竟然没跳，他就知道没跳上去，怎么判断的？我操！你全凭记忆的话，到这儿你刚才你看他失误了，他没跳上去，他跳下来之后，但是他知道他没跳上去。
Okay.
这个东西是记忆不出来的。
Just so we're not here forever.
对，这个东西你怎么记忆啊？没法记忆，
I don't
他
want
连失误
eventually
都
to
知
be
道
like。an hour from now, so
下落时间，
you're allowed to tell me if I'm
Oh.
late or early when I.
我
do
操，
it.
下落时间，我操！
Of course, there is one cue I have to tell if it's a frame late, which is nice.
Yeah, if he's frame late, the heart refresh won't actually activate. They push on the same frame as screen transition.
Okay.
That was also really early.
That was also really early.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was a frame late.
Yep. That was 2 frames late.
Oh.
That looks good.
Okay. Thank you for not having me stay here like a year.
Happy to be of service.
Okay. The last skip, I shouldn't need that assistance.
All in the name of
肯定得有人提示他，他刚才就有人提示他，
It's all good.
这点没点提示，我操，那太逆天了。What the fuck？ fuck！
I would say second castle should be smoother, but we know that's probably not going to be the case.
Yeah.
Soden's been playing pretty well today.
Yeah, essentially he's going to be going to the reverse clock room then.
Yeah, I mean, there's much less stuff. I mean, there's pretty much nothing that he actually has to do in the second castle. I mean, well, you're supposed to get 5 Dracula relics to gain access to the final boss, but we're going to be skipping all of that.
It's more of a guideline than anything.
Yeah. So he just needs to make his way to the
什么？
to the clock room, and then he's going to do an out of bounds clip in order to skip needing the Dracula relics.
What? I must not have hit a wing smash. There we go. So it's really easy to tell if I never had a wing smash in the first place, but if I just miss one in the middle of a chain, like I don't have a very good cue other than I'm dying probably. Like this is a pretty long chain I have to do right here. And there's going to be at least one level up in the middle of it, and that resets your inputs. So I'm going to have to reset my wing smash there and hope I can keep it going. All right, seems like I got it. So
I believe the screen transitions do the same thing too.
yes, they do.
我操！
So I do have to kind of have a pretty consistent
哎呦，
I guess you call
我
it
操！
pacing for
我现在只剩膜拜了，我操！我没有话想
when I
说
hit。a screen transition.
Even though he still has the some of the best equipment, the defense, since he's very underleveled. Yeah, that was also a boss.
I'm going to reset my shield rod spell just in case for the rest of the game.
So yeah, some of these enemies are still very scary because since he's still underleveled, they can do a lot of damage. So a couple of these rooms can be pretty frightening.
Okay, this one I missed on purpose. It's just for exact positioning. So it wasn't actually intended to be a chain. This one though, I have to do a chain and then actually abuse the physics off the ceiling perfectly. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna have no idea where I am. So I'm just relying on speedrunning muscle memory to spawn a sniper here.
对，
Okay, I heard sniper spawn, so we should be good. Hello? Now
而且是
you
蒙眼给你通
That's
关，
what I'm familiar with.
还是月下。
So I knew to cancel the Hellfire with down because that was a very unique sound for Hellfire. But yeah, normally like you're just stuck in an animation for a very long time if you don't duck out of it.
I'm excited for the Dark Metamorphosis.
Yeah, that's a
But
pretty
nobody
clutch
knows
one.
how to do the input, but it just randomly happens.
Oh,
Yes!
Okay. Funny thing about this wing smash I'm about to do, you actually have to backdash into the wall to clip into it a tiny bit. Otherwise, I would bonk into the ledge right in front of me if I wing smashed upward here instead of going into the room to the
我
left.
操！
It's really weird, just like the physics things you learn trying to do this. Dark Metamorphosis. Okay.
你哥
I got to
呀！
soul steal a lot because everything here is really dangerous and random.
Can we do
哎，
more?
对对对对
Oh, an imp did get me. I was like, somehow no imp got me there? But,
对对对，其实毛你是可以举报的。
There we go.
So,
He had his time in the spotlight.
so funny
你
thing with
你
the
超越这事儿，咱先别想
like
了
when，he grabs you, he makes you.
除非咱把自己眼珠子捅瞎了
whatever。you
这
got equipped. If you got heart refreshers on, you're gonna have problems.
It should be all right.
"我操！我看他怎么过这儿，我看他怎么过这儿。
So a lot of the enemies in the reverse Coliseum can kill
Yeah, I
him in
think
like
I made
2
it
or
all
3
the way.
hits.
If I hear a thunk here, I know I made it. Oh god. Now. Okay. Nothing's killing me yet. So theoretically, I should be on the bottom. I'll just assume I am, because there's no good audio cues down at the bottom there. Oh god.
Whoa!
Oh, stop doing that. I was joking
Wait,
about the dark.
I'm already in the Azagal room, so I can head out of here, probably.
He does a lot of
Wow.
damage, so.
完了
Like 60 to 70 per hit.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume I am in safe zone now, hopefully. Because I didn't wing smash enough to get
我操！
far into that room.
这是他妈的，这是手部神经的意志吗？
Or something.
这他妈
That sounded correct. Okay, I should have made it through them all.
哦操！
Whew.
虚惊一场。
This part of the game is really scary. Like, I'm just dead if I get caught by enemies, pretty much.
Yeah, 2 or 3 hits from pretty much anything in this area, and he's dead. So, home stretch now.
I'm going super safe on this Azagal, just because it's really scary. Oh, there's the noise I needed. Okay.
Yeah, load that room just to hear a specific enemy, just so he knows exactly where he's at.
So all that's between him and the final bosses is that ceiling right there that normally you need the 5 Dracula relics to open.
关键不是他都有备案，其实他失误之后马上有2套方案。我操！
He's gonna do intentional damage boost right here. Not that one.
Oh god.
哦，要出事儿喽！哎呦我操！
Okay. I'm not very far in the room, if I'm there.
我操，好悬啊！
Okay.
我弹幕注没有的是，因为我现在用的窗口，给你开了个窗口，我没用全屏。
So he's gonna be doing something.
真的好悬，真的好悬。
First shift line. I'm not really sure how this works, but he basically opens up a shift line backwards or something like that. And when he goes into the room, it's gonna put him on the opposite end of the room instead. Since he's in the wall, the way the game works is.
我觉得这哥们儿明年可能还要来一次。
I mean, the setup is based on backdashing and using a heart refresh at the same time too, because I believe that.
他把那几个失误点练好之后，我操，这速度，
Scroll his coordinates properly.
And he transforms into back.
这速度绝对还得
It's just
快。
very, very slow because he's in the ceiling. And now he's in the save room above the clock room. So this is where he would need the 5 relics to.
我操！
Here, but heart refresh is like a relic.
哎呦！
So that was why it was so important that he get that free heart refresh way back at the beginning of the game by ending the intro fight with 0 hearts.
我操！我说了嘛，我说这哥们儿把那几个失误点练练，他妈牛逼了，这。
won't hit the heart refresh button. I've been doing that in practice a lot for some reason.
Yeah, because it just gets kind of instinctual to use mana prisms when you're doing the wing smash chaining.
我操，最终 BOSS 还不好打呀！现在对于他而言，肯定没有任何难点了。
You can't see the damage he's doing because you need a relic for that, but it's
a lot.
255 every frame.
Time's coming up too.
Oh, because that matters. I'm sure this is the world record by far.
Thanks to menu boss, it could be.
Time.
Nice！ 我可以，太牛逼了！我操，牛逼！我操，人蒙着眼睛，我操，1个小时08分，我操，蒙着眼睛 ，nice！ 哇，太屌了！